All of the acoustic guitar parts were recorded with this guitar. It's a Martin DCX 1RE. Searching for Love. I wrote the song on a train journey from England to France, visiting a friend of mine. It's about, I was physically on a journey, but it's a metaphor for looking for connection, looking for love, looking for relationship, I suppose, of any kind. It's not specifically romantic love, and I'm really pleased with how it turned out, because I wrote the final section of the song where it changes key at another point, I think later on. So I think it was December 2016 I wrote the first half of the song, and I wrote the second half of the song in July 2017, around that time. And it was based on a riff that I'd written the year before. So all of these ideas came together, and I'm really pleased with how it all fit together. Highest Flying Bird is a ballad. The song was written a very long time ago, in 2014, around that time. And it's a song that I just saved, because at the time I was thinking that it would fit with some other songs that I was writing in a kind of concept album kind of way. But it ended up, I think, being quite a nice oasis in the middle of this album. A sort of moment of peace, really, in the album. It's quite a stripped back arrangement. I think it works really well, because there's a song, Flashbacks, at the end of this album, and for me, Highest Flying Bird is a flashback in itself. This song acts as a little time capsule in the album, where it wasn't written during my time as a student in London. It has a certain element of nostalgia to it. So after Highest Flying Bird, we smash straight into No Passion, which is a very Green Day sounding song. I wrote the first 2 lines of the song, and I can't remember what year, but the year later I decided to finish that verse and then finish the whole song. So it was just the first 2 lines, or the first 4 lines, I just sort of brushed it off, didn't think it would turn into anything. And then a year later I decided that I would try and write another section to this idea, and I actually really enjoyed what I came up with. So it turned into this song about growing up. Today is a song I wrote like No Passion and Highest Flying Bird and Flashbacks, The Pressure, and Snow in October to an extent, all on my own. And today is a song where I had a riff. I can play it for you now. And today is a song I wrote when I was feeling particularly uplifted. It was a day where I just really felt like I had to express a moment where from today onwards I found some kind of closure with parts of my life that I wanted to let go of, and move towards, I suppose, a better state of mind. I really enjoy playing it live and getting people to clap along in the breakdown section. So when we can be together again, we will clap together again and hopefully feel uplifted. Flashbacks is a song I wrote, I remember, just on the sofa. It's a song that's really inspired by the Weeknd trilogy. There's a song called Rolling Stone by the Weeknd, and it's just one guitar part and a vocal, and I'd never written a song that sort of starts with the letter I, so it was a very first person perspective, and I thought I would try to indulge in writing a song from exactly where I was at and how I felt about where I was at that point in time. I didn't plan for it to be the last song on the album. Lyrically, it has a kind of I suppose a sort of liberating feeling in terms of the story of the album. When I say flashbacks, I'm talking about memories that can stop you from living in the moment or thinking about the future, planning ahead, and it's really about coping with your past, really, and living with the memories that will inevitably try to interfere with your life and your mental state. It comes to this message at the end of you are alone, but you know how to deal with being alone in life. One way of taking that is by being together and searching for connection, and for me it was a message of feeling free in my life. I'm really pleased with how everybody worked together on this. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and if you want to get yourself a copy of Cityscape or for a loved one, it's available now for £5 at jojiworld.com. To be continued. Cheesy smile at the end. Fade to black.
Happy with that?